Assalamualaikum and good evening everyone. So for today's meeting, we are going to discuss about the roles that who will be the director, the script writer, the interviewer, in order to make a video magazine too. So before we proceed to our agenda, let me introduce myself first. My name is Naim Azam Shah bin Faizul Bahrin and my metric number is 193427.
My name is Zulfi Noman bin Sakini and my metric number is 194092.
Hello, my name is Solis Madini binti Manso. My metric number is 193322.
Hello, my name is Ping Xuenong. My metric number is 191517.
Hi. My name is Wanabiha binti Wanashi. My metric number 194726.
Hi, my name is Siti Nazura binti Mazze. My metric number 193206.
Hi, I'm Nur Shahada binti Muhammad Asri. My matrix number 191824.
Hi, my name is Sarah Muhammad Yusuf. My metric number is 195411.
Hi, my name is Nur Amila binti Kamal Zaman. My metric number is 194589.
Hi, my name is Nurliana bin Samudi. My metric number is 194356.
Okay. So before we start, maybe we can tell or remind back what position that we already be in the previous video magazine one. So I as a director in the previous video, I would like to say that today we are going to discuss about the role and change the role that we already have in order to give a chance to other people to become whatever role they want. So for the director position, anyone want to volunteer?
For me, I already was assistant director, so I would like to take different roles. So
Sorry Sarah, you would like to take what position?
any other role besides director or assistant director? Maybe
Yeah, same goes to me because I already be the director once. So I think I would like to be the interviewer or the script writer, I guess, if there is no objection. So yeah, anyone can tell what position that they want. It doesn't mean it have to be the director. So for me, I think I would like to be the interviewer. So what about others?
Hi, can I go first? So I'm Shahada. In the previous VMAC, Putra VMAC, I already be the script writer role. So this time I wanted to try to and I choose to be interviewer because I had never done that before. So this time I want to take the opportunity to be the interviewer so that I can learn how to interview people. That's all for me.
Uh, okay, go.
Okay, thank you, Shahada, and thank you, Naim. So for the previous video, I have been the host where host up the interview sessions. So maybe these times I can be the script writer or editor, or maybe the director. Anything will be good.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh,
Okay, I
who want to
start
go first?
first.
Okay.
Before in VMake 1, I as a video editor, and for VMake 2, I think I want to be assistant director. And I will have Liana as a director in producing VMake 2.
Okay. Before in the BMAC one, I was the interviewer. So for this time, I would like to be a video editor because before I never really tried to use a video editor. So just a simple one. So maybe for this time, I would like to take the opportunity to do some editing and also to learn some of the video editing.
Hi. Hi everyone. Me Nur Amila. Before this, I be the scriptwriter. So maybe in the Big Mark 2, I want to be the host or maybe the interviewer. I think I can get a new experience because before this, I never be the host or the interviewer. So I think I can be one of them. So that's all for me.
Hello. At the video one, I'm the editor. So for the video two, I would like to do the interviewer. I want to ask some question about to the interviewer about the COVID-19. This is a new experience for me because I have never had this experience to ask the question about in a interview. That's all for me.
So in we made one. I was an interviewer. So in this we made two. I choose to be scriptwriter because we need this position to know the flow and make the questionnaire to ask the respondent about the issue that we discussed before. Also, I want to be this position because I want to try to prepare short summaries about the ideas and getting feedback from the first draft from the producer about the script that I can make. So that's all. Who want to collaborate with me to be a scriptwriter?
Hi. For me, I think I will collaborate with Nabiha as an assistant scriptwriter. I think we need two person for scriptwriter so that we can come up with a different idea and our script also will be smooth so that we can discuss together and make the question to our respondent. So I think that's all from me.
I think for me, I might want to choose to be a host because I've never been a host before, and I would like to know how is it to be a host in an interview and so. So yeah, that's all for me.
So I guess everyone already decide to be what role they want. So before that, I would like to ask, how many interviewer do we have right now, except me? Me as considered as one. So who the other interviewer?
E.
Me. Mm,
So three interviewer, right?
I see four. There is Chen, there is
Correct. Four.
yeah.
Shuhada, Amila, and you. There's four interviewer. Am I right?
For video editor, how many people do we have right now?
Yeah, it's me. I think only
Only
me.
I
you,
guess
only you, Sufi. So are you okay to work alone, or do
Yeah,
you need someone to assist you?
yeah, okay, working alone, but if someone want to help, also okay.
I'm agree.
Okay. Uh, if we have four interviewer, then we need four respondents, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But if we have four interviewers, doesn't the interview session will be longer than the the previous time? Because we only have 8 minutes, right, for the interview session. Is it?
Yes.
Yes, not.
Not eight, six, 8 minutes.
Okay. If like that, I think I can help Sophie. Maybe Naim, Shuhada and Chen. Maybe you guys can be interviewed and I help the Sophie. But I don't know any editor, so maybe I can learn with Sophie. That's all right for you guys.
Good. Okay.
I
So
think okay, Liana.
no, no, nothing.
Okay, so we already have one director, one assistant director, two video editor, three interviewer, and the script writer, two people, right? Uh, so
Can, can anyone? Uh, so uh, so who is the interviewer? Chen,
me,
Me.
Shuhada, and Naim. So we have editor Amila and Sophie for the
Yes,
for the script writer. We have
editor.
Azura and Nabiha. So what else we have
uh,
here?
I will be the host. So one host.
Oh, okay, so
oh yeah,
Sarah is host. So Lini will be
Lini is
Assistant director.
assistant
Help
director.
you,
Yes.
Nabiana.
Uh, I want to ask a question to the video editor. Uh, you guys want to use another apps to edit the video or just use the same as the previous video?
For this one, I think I'm going to use Filmora because in my laptop I have Filmora in my laptop, but that was being used by my friend, so I think I'm gonna use that application.
So Amila, do you okay with Filmora?
Yeah, I think so. We can use the Filmora. Sorry, I I think that's okay because I need to learn more about the editing. Okay.
Uh, for the script writer, uh, I would like to suggest that maybe we can make a simple question. Maybe like the answer is yes or no question. In order to make the video shorter and to make it easier for the respondents to answer our question. So, what about you guys? Are you guys okay, or do you have any suggestion?
For me, I agree with you. So I will consider together with Anabiha. Later we will discuss how is it the question. It's a good idea.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
I also
that's
agree with the Naim.
good
It
ideas.
was good idea.
Uh, Also, I have another suggestion. Maybe you guys can allocate the time for this is for the interviewer and also the scriptwriter. Maybe you guys can set how many minutes for the interviewer, for the interviewee to answer the questions. So yeah, it's gonna be more proper.
I think maybe for one respondent, maybe we can give them 3 minutes because we need to have 8 minutes, right, in order to produce the video magazine. So if one respondent 3 minutes, I guess it will be okay. What about others? Interviewer, Shuhada, do you okay?
I guess I agree with you. And before we start produce VMake One, we have discussed this before that we have to brief the respondent before we produce the VMake One. So.
For me, I think the time limitation should be 2 minutes because for video one, I have tried to edit the video one, but the interview in video is too long. It's difficult to edit. So I think because the video we need to take 5 to 8 minutes, so it's better for each interviewer take two minutes to answer the question.
Yes, I agree with Chen that we should use for one respondent for just to 2 minutes, so that the video not long and not difficult for the editing to edit the video. That's all from me.
I want to ask the previous host, like, what did you do in the VMAG one? Like, do you attend the session of the interview or what exactly?
Yes. For previous video, as the host, I also attend the interview session and start off the interview session. So I start with introducing ourselves, me and the other interviewer. After that, uh, I uh, I let the interviewee introduce themselves, and then we start with the interview session.
I think maybe the host can before start the interview session, maybe the host can explain to the interviewee about what the interview session is all about.
Yeah.
Sorry, I want to ask the interviewer. For the respondent, what criteria we choose, like different state or based on FIT student or random?
I guess
Uh,
maybe we can choose some from final year students or first year students, so that we can have different experience during their online learning.
yeah, I agree with Liana. Maybe we can have different respondents from different year to, yeah, like what Liana has said just now, to have them with their own ideas and their own experience.
So anyone who want to ask question or give another suggestions?
I want to ask for the this we met too. Is it the interviewer we do on Zoom or separate video? Because I think before this it will take a long time.
I think maybe we can just do it together to make it easier because we already have the host. So if there is a separate video between all the respondents, such as 3 videos for each respondent, I think it will be difficult for Sarah to attend all the interview session.
Yeah,
So
also the
yeah,
editing part, because if we do separate, then Sophie will have to edit more videos. So I guess doing it together would be easier.
Yeah, I agree with
uh,
Sarah.
okay. So before we end our discussion, maybe there is someone who want to add or suggest anything. Okay, so if there is no uh, any, there is no suggestion or ideas, so I think that's all for today's meeting. Before we end our discussion, maybe we can tell the others back what position that we already chose. Me as the interviewer, and I hope that all the all the other members can give full cooperation in order to make the video magazine too. And I hope that maybe if there is a mistake, if there is a mistake in video magazine one, maybe in video magazine 2 we can fix it. So do you guys have anything else to say before we end?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so I guess that's all. I just want to remind back. Who's the director is Liana, right?
Yeah.
The assistant director is Rosmalini.
Yes.
What else? The video editor Sufi and Amila. The script writer. Who's the script writer?
Sekarang kau tahu kan? Kita dah boleh check kan? Ni.
Me.
Me, Zura and Nabiha.
Oh yeah, Zura and Nabiha will be the script writer, and there are 3 interviewer, me, Chen, and Shuhada. So I hope everyone can give their full cooperation. I guess that's all for today's meeting. Thank you and have a good night. Bye bye.
Thank you,
You.
guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you,
See you
guys.
later. Bye.